All peace and power to the people that struggle. Salute, salute, salute. I thank the universal truth and the absolute laws of nature for guiding me, protecting me, and giving me the strength to endure the imperfect. I shall attack with vigor, making progressive moves. A divine mind knows, a divine mind shows. All things work in divine order. All things work in divine order. All things work in divine order. As you come on in, know that you're in a safe space. Know that you're in a space of learning and getting learned up. Know that you're in a space of educating and being educated. Know that you're in a space of conversation, questions and answers, comments and concerns, building and destroying, a space of intelligence. Your space, a space of love, a space of integrity, where we are working on a path, a united path towards true liberation. As my classroom assistants come on in, please keep all contact information in the chat for the duration of class. Please keep all funding information in the chat for the duration of class. Fund this war effort. It's getting thick. Countdown is on. It is official. Yeah. Oh, about 3 weeks away. Yeah. Yeah, we gonna see. We gonna see in a little while, aren't we? Uh-huh. Fund the war effort. If you or anybody you know is in need of anger management, please book an assessment. Mm-hmm. Don't wait till it's too late. Yeah. Don't wait till you're in the street kicking a city bike. Nah, it's too late then. Don't wait until you at the cash registered Pathmark or Fairway or Wegmans or something, or the Piggly Wiggly. And they say, sir, madam, we do not need your purchase. You got to go. And they drag you up out of there. Don't wait till it's too late. Okay, book an assessment. Find out your triggers so we can get you the help that you need. If you or anybody you know is in need of a domestic violence intervention, please book an assessment. If you or anybody you know is in need of an intimate relationship abuse consultation, please book an assessment. Find out the warning signs, the behaviors that should alarm you, the characters and characteristics that you need to be aware of. Yes, specific people and events, environments that should have you aware of all things at all time. Remember, with the information, the life that you save could be your own. How do, what's going on? A lot to tag. I hope you all enjoyed. Yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed your fake Explorer Day. Yeah, they gave you a day off today, man. For you to celebrate the pirate. Yeah, the pirate of the Caribbean. Yeah, so all you educators that had the day off, I hope you're still up. You might be sleeping. Yeah, you're going to get a 55 today. But we have some people to tag. Let's get to it. We got to tag them and tag them early. Somebody tag Kamala old Chucks and Pearls. Yeah. Tag her. She back in class, y'all. Tag the black men. Any black men you know. Yeah, your granddad, your uncle, your son, your sons in the man's, your cousin. Tag them, your barber, your damn Uber driver. Tag the black men. Yeah, yeah. Stand down to the vote. Yeah, we're going to see exactly what this is about. So tag them. Somebody tag Bryshere Gray. Oh, crackhead. Yeah, tag Shorty, man. Tell him he got to come to class, man. Bring him on in. Tag him. And tag the old fake Adin Ross. Where you at? Want to troll and use urban media. Yeah, you trolling, man. We not jacking that. Tag him. Tag him and anybody who been on his platform. Yeah, and a lot of y'all don't know who he is, but many do. Tag him. Somebody tag the Phoenix, Arizona PD. How dastardly could you be? Tasing and pounding out somebody who is hearing impaired with cerebral palsy. Tase them and beat them down. Yeah, man. Tag them. Tag them. Who else we got? Ari Lennox. Tag her. Yeah. Tag her. We need you to tag her. That's about it for the night, I believe. Hold on. Yeah, we real ghetto tonight. Yeah. Tag them. And tag your classmates, y'all, because it's on and popping. It's almost 11:30. Let's get to it. Who's in class tonight? Ooh, that's Beckle. Ooh, London is in the building, y'all. How y'all let London? How y'all let the UK be first in class? The UK. What up, Magic, Lil Brit? We see you. London is in the building. Philip, boom. Cool K King. Dustfro 517. Andrea Jones. In. From the Sunshine State, Florida. I hope you not flooded out. Salute. You up in here. Ken Williams is up in here. Ooh, Thrax Pack TV. What up? You up in here. We see you. Yeah, Lucid Views. We see you. That's right. Tierra T. Green is in the spot, y'all. Salute. We see you. Rick Gatlin. Bush Head. What's going on? Shakai Sumter. Peace. We see you, Daryl. What up, Daryl Maddox? Zone 864. What up, Bernie? We see you, Bernie. Construction Site Media TV. Ooh, Big Red from Shaolin. The 38th Chamber. We see you. Tata, what's going on? Salute for them green apples. We see you. The Truth Lady coming in from NC. Walaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. We see you. Peace, time, space, infinite. What up, Uptown Dre? We see you. Nehemiah Washington. Philly in the building. What up, Philly? Yes. D Stu, what up? Jean, Alain. We got Canada in the building. The first responders is in class. Salute to all our first responders. Much appreciated for y'all service. Lovely lady, what's going on? All my truckers, where y'all at? Make some noise. Let them horns ring out in the evening night sky. Ooh. Be safe out there. Stay away from them rest spot hoes. Keep it 1,000. Christopher Farmer, what's going on? We see you. The Spectacular Enterprise Podcast Channel 55, Camden. 55. Yeah. That's what we talking about. See Blades the Sniper. Yeah. Steve's one Megadog. What's going on? Queens is in the spotty spot. We see you. George Johnson. Shadow Band. What up? We see you. The Oba. Peace. What's going on? 5377 Breed Love. What it do? Mecca. What up, Mecca T? We see you. Yeah. Yeah, Joe Wallace, what up? Yeah, Al Bloke, what up? Kissing me, Florida's in the spotty spot. Where we going? Your Strong Island. Yes. Paperwork good. Paperwork good. What's going on? We see y'all, Strong Island. We here. We here. Yeah, you got the double nickel. Yeah, lose the views. Let them know. SWATs is up in here. We going in. We going in. Because I'm telling you, I'm going to try to keep it as nice and concise as I can. But nah, we got to go in. We got to go in. Now, we seen old Barack. Yeah, we seen Barack. We seen Magic Johnson. Oh, we seen old Fathead. What's Fathead name? Roly Poly, old Roland Martin. Man, we seen people coming out of the woodworks. Everybody trying to speak specifically to you. So I'm going to speak to you because I speak to you on a regular basis. I speak love into you. I speak encouragement into you. I don't care where you at in your life. It's just a second, a small space. When you keep pushing and you living right, you living to 80, 90, man, 40, 50 don't mean nothing. That's learning experience. Whatever you going through, you're going to make it through. Trust and believe that. It's a matter of putting your head in the right space. Understanding the power within you. Don't worry about it. We're going to get through it. Because I speak and we manifest growth. So in that, y'all know I speak to y'all every day. Yeah, black men, black women alike. But somehow, for some reason, Democrats are not speaking to black women because they think they got y'all locked, sold up in their pocket. They ain't worried about the black women vote because they got y'all. Yeah, that's what they say. And don't worry about the black women, we got them. They are going to vote Democrat. That's what they say. So the concern has been black men who have been very vocal in the streets, social media, right? There's an element of fear in the Democratic Party. Yeah, because black men are saying we're not doing it. When them voting booths open up that particular Tuesday, man, they gonna sit their ass down. They not even going outside. So understand that. That's what they say. They not going outside. They not doing nothing. So there's been a plea. There's been pandering. There's even been chastisement. Chastising. Well, you black men, how dare you not go out there? How dare you not want to support this lovely woman? And the answer's been straight up. Man, we ain't doing anything. That's what the answer has been. Now, yeah. Now, so far, the question has been why? Why? What has been the change? Well, the change has been somebody has been speaking directly to black men, piquing their interests and their conditions have spoken to them as well. You see, black men have become Ralph Ellison. They have become invisible in this society. Or at least they have recognized the purposeful exclusion of the image of heterosexual black men. I mean, we don't have to look far. Purposeful. You don't see you. I don't see me. That mirror that you and I exchange in this class is not shown on TV. It is not represented in the halls of justice, in the halls of Congress, on the street in corporate America. It's not there. There's been people who do not move, who do not vibrate, who do not think, who do not want what we want, what we need as black men. Now, this thing, this vote that they have been, that they have been getting us to partake in for a long time, because they made it seem as though it would enhance the quality of our lives. Listen, let's see where it started. Passed by Congress in February 26, 1869, and ratified February 3rd, 1870, the 15th Amendment granted African American men the right to vote. This is how long we've been going through it now. A couple of classes ago, I said, I gave them the grace. 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s. Since 1870. Okay? Let's continue. Two former abolitionists and to the radical Republicans in Congress who fashioned Reconstruction after the Civil War, the 15th Amendment, enacted in 1870, appeared to signify the fulfillment of all promises to African Americans. Set free by the 13th Amendment, with citizenship guaranteed by the 14th Amendment, black males were given the right to vote by the 15th Amendment. See, when you read it out loud, how disrespectful it sounds? That's because it is very disrespectful for somebody or some bodies to take leadership. You take custodianship of great men and women, men who were just people, beings of a universe and a universal truth, and then beaten, enslaved, historically wiped out. This is what these people had the audacity to print, as if they had some type of right, some type of injunction, some type of bestowment to do what they did, and then said, well, this is what we're going to print. We're going to use paper, we're going to use pen and language and put this right here and make this have some type of true significance historically. Like this is right, so this is what we're going to do. Again, set free, set free. You took universal beings of truth, the architects of civilization, people of science and math, and you set them free. In all of your audacity, in your conceit, in your false prestige, you enslaved people, great people, and said you set them free by use of a pen and paper. Here you go. By the 13th Amendment and given citizenship, guaranteed by the 14th Amendment, black males was given the right to vote by the 15th Amendment. In retrospect, it can be seen that the 15th Amendment was in reality only another step in the struggle for equality that would continue for more than a century before African Americans could begin to participate fully in the American public and civil life. Listen to the language. So even in this, by default, you're not included. This is just a mere formality to pacify resistance among themselves and resistance once these people who were enslaved began to understand the English language, the written word in English, and understood who they were and began to name themselves. The first process of revolution, of liberation, when the being begins to name themselves and claim themselves. Deep. Okay? Deep. Let's continue. Stay with me because I move a little quick here. All right? So you can understand how disgusting the language is and what the thought is behind it. There's no love language here. All right? African Americans exercised the right to vote and held office in many southern states through the 1880s, but in the early 1890s, steps were taken to ensure subsequent white supremacy. Literacy tests for the vote, grandfather clauses excluding from the franchise all whose ancestors had not voted in the 1860s, and other devices to disenfranchise African Americans were written into the laws of former Confederate states. Okay? Social and economic segregation were added to Black Americans' loss of political power. In 1896, the Supreme Court decision Plessy versus Ferguson legalized separate but equal facilities for the races. Okay? For more than 50 years, the overwhelming majority of African American citizens were reduced to second-class citizenship under the Jim Crow segregation system. During that time, African Americans sought to secure their rights and improve their position through organizations such as NAACP and the National Urban League, and through the individual efforts of reformers like Booker T. Washington, W.E.B. Du Bois, and A. Philip Randolph. So, again, somebody put some amendments into a paperwork that didn't care nothing about you, that was written by others who was still enslaving you. That's wicked. What individual with a history, with a lineage, with a DNA shared, with a vibration would want to deal with anyone representing this system, these institutions? I don't get it. Wouldn't be me. This struggle 1896. You understand? Plessy versus Ferguson. And then 50 years later. Now, 50 years from 1896, about 1946. You get me? So people that were born in 1946, who were old faiths, who were people of former enslavers and colonizers, have a staunch belief that black men are worthy to participate, to hold office, to engage with people who are supreme and white. This is their beliefs. So anybody who enters those halls enters a space where they have to take those oaths and follow those codes are going to represent the interests of those institutions, those white supremacists, those architects of the Constitution, the Bill of Rights, and the such. It's not hard. This ain't rocket science. So we get to the latest little interview that we seen from old Chucks and Pearls, who says, among other things, that she has to be in a position to speak with black men. What her plans are still doesn't confuse me. What confuses me is the fact that she believes that people are going to buy into that. Black men specifically. When asked about black men, when asked about what former President Barack Obama said, very, very disrespectfully to black men, she was very, very shook and had to figure out what was the proper answer. And she made a statement to where she said she knows that she would have to earn black men's vote. Now I said earn. That's a very, very, very specific word. Earn. And then I said, well, man, we are really in a short span of time for her to be speaking to black men, right? I mean, I don't entertain the process, but I am a black man, a melanated man. I represent, man, I speak it. I was raised in it, a black man. So I'm trying to figure out what could she do in 3 weeks to earn my vote. 3 weeks. How can you earn my vote, your vote, in 3 weeks? Then I said, man, I gotta break it down, as I always do in class. Let's start with the word earn. That was specific use of the word earn. Now, earn is a verb. Yes, a verb. Earn. Earn. Listen up now, damn it. Earn. Earned. Earning. Earns. Transitive verb. To receive as return for effort and especially for work done or services rendered. To bring in by way of return. So I'm figuring, how could you bring in by way of return, right? Something that has to do with me, with black men, in 3 weeks. Hold on now. Let's continue. To come to be dully worthy of or entitled or suited to. She earned a promotion. Or to be, right? To make worthy of or obtain for. The suggestion earned him a promotion. So I'm trying to figure out what old Chuck and Pearls is going to do to earn black men's vote in 3 weeks. Because if we go to the very first definition of earn, which is a verb, to receive as return for effort and especially for work done or services rendered. What services has been rendered by Kamala Harris? What effort and what work has been done for her to receive the vote of black men? Because we don't deal with promises. Don't deal with promises. We don't deal with plans. Nah, we off that, right? Jay-Z said we beyond kneeling, right? He said we beyond the kneeling. Okay, we don't kneel no more. We not protesting. We not begging. None of that. And we've been getting promises since what? 1869. Yeah, 1870. Promises of what our votes would bring us. Damn, we said it in class yesterday. We went through this amendment, the 15th Amendment, then we went through disenfranchisement, we went through Jim Crow, we went through Plessy versus, we went through separate, we went through the Black Power movement and churches being bombed. What services rendered has anybody on either political party provided for us to continue in the process of voting? And what could she do in 3 weeks that's going to change the quality of our lives and say, you know what? She earned that. Trying to figure it out because it's her language, her word, not mine. I didn't tell her to say earn. I said it. Now, let's continue. What does it mean to earn something? To receive as return for effort and especially for work done or services rendered. To bring in by way of return. I'm confused. What are all the meanings of earn? To gain or get in return for one's labor or service. To earn one's living. Synonyms for it. Obtain, receive, make, procure. To merit as compensation. Let's stop there. Gain. You want black men's vote. You want their attention. You want this. You want them to get out. You want them to go to a polling booth. And you want them to vote. Others have demanded you of us to vote. Others made suggestions. Others tried to, hit our soft spot and allow men to feel guilty about even considering not doing it. But what, and I want y'all to be very, very honest, what labor or service has been provided to you, for you, that would cause you to go after work, after you done been busting your ass, after you get off of the damn road, after you done got pulled over for nothing, after you done watched your son go back and forth to prison camp, after we've done watched another lynching, what labor or service, what have they done, what has she done to earn just 10 minutes of your time, nevertheless, an hour or so? What has she done or could she do to earn Black men's vote? What? I'm being real serious here. What has she done or could she do to earn it? Because this is what she said out her mouth. I know it can't be done in 3 weeks. There's absolutely nothing she can do, say, plot, plan, man, nothing at this point that she could ever say to me that's gonna make me go out there and vote for her. Nothing. There's been no service provided. There's been no labor. There has been nothing, not even an effort. So I'm trying to figure out where she was going with that. And of course, you know, it's always on those who are questioning in these interviews, right? These little side shows that we all see right through. So you're not gonna earn the vote. But I continue to listen. And for those dummies who think that we don't understand what's being said, yeah, tell them to come to class. Make sure they come. Tell them to come to class. Now, they also used terminology like, I know and understand that Black men need financial freedom. 2 words that I know have absolutely no way of manifesting. None. There's no way that you, me, I don't care who it is, and this includes the old phase and everybody else, red, black, green, yellow, don't matter, Jew, Gentile, there is absolutely no way that one ever will receive financial freedom in a capitalist society. That don't happen. But they used it. They used the words, let's go. Because I'm a stickler for words and what they mean. And how you supposedly can or can't manifest that. Financial. See, because before she can earn our vote by putting a plan together that's going to give us financial freedom, this is the supposed plan. This is the talk here. Okay? Yeah, this is the talk here. Before we could get to a plan where you can earn my vote based on financial freedom, shit, damn it, we gotta be employed. What is employment? The fact of someone being paid to work for a company or an organization. That's employment. Yeah. To have a job. Now, I know for absolute fact, she cannot guarantee jobs. Can't do that. You can't guarantee it. So if you can't guarantee it, that means your plan is going to have holes. It's going to have difficulties. The possibility of it becoming a reality gets slimmer and slimmer, but you're trying to throw that out there, believing that just by you saying that you can earn a black man's vote. And you can't, because if you don't have employed black men, you don't have happy black men. Okay? Because a black man that's unemployed is disenfranchised. Because 9 times out of 10, if he's unemployed, he's on his way to jail. Or just came out. Yeah. So you really have no plans for him. You have no desire for him. You're not thinking of that person to earn that person's vote because you already wrote them off. So, as far as earning, you won't be able to do that with somebody who's unemployed. And employment is the fact of someone being paid to work for a company or organization. So I'm trying to figure out this financial freedom piece because before you can have finances, you need to be employed. Financial is an adjective. Relating to money or how money is managed. That's financial. Relating to money or how money is managed. So finances has a direct relationship with employment. Okay? So financial freedom, let's put that together. Relating to money or how money is managed. Freedom. Freedom is the power or right to act, think, or speak without hindrance or oppression. It can also be defined as the absence of necessity, coercion, or constraint in choice or action. Freedom is often associated with liberty and autonomy and can mean the right to do, think, believe, speak, worship, gather, or act as one pleases. However, freedom is more complicated than being able to do whatever one wants, as it can infringe on the freedoms of others. So now, if we have something that's called financial freedom in a capitalist society where they demand of you to pay taxes, come on. That means I'm not really free financially to do what I need to do or what I want to do with my money that I earned from employment. There's no such thing as financial freedom. There's no such thing as financial freedom. The minute you don't pay your taxes, what's happening? Financial freedom is an illusion. I hope y'all understand that. Financial freedom is an illusion. Just like everything else, comfortable in your oppression. You're given pieces of what they say you earned through your labor at your job, your employment, the fact of someone being paid to work for a company or an organization, right? Financial relating to money. You're employed, you got a job, you provide your labor, you get finances. Financial, but you cannot have the freedom to say, I don't want to pay you. Well, who am I paying taxes to? What kind of phantom shit is this? My money should be my money. That's financial freedom. Right? I'm saying, you saying that me and this man worked out an agreement. I do this labor for him. This labor I'm willing to negotiate with $20 an hour for my labor. Me and this man has me as a laborer. Who is this third person that's coming and saying, hold up, you have to give me this? What are we doing? What are we talking about? Who are you? Why are you taking $4 that I labored for this man? Yeah, that man, me and this man worked it out. That's the boss. You understand that? So financial freedom, that doesn't go together here in this country. Not only for black men, but for anybody, but specifically for black men who are underemployed and don't have anybody earning their respect, earning some type of equitable relation with. Black men are never, ever thought of as a partner, as a leader, as somebody upstanding, of somebody that you're supposed to relinquish power to. So these words don't match. You know, freedom can also mean liberation from slavery or restraint. The quality of being exempt or released from something onerous. Unrestricted use. So financial freedom would mean unrestricted use of your finances. If I'm wrong, talk to me. If I'm wrong, talk to me. Tell me. If I'm not making sense, tell me. But listen. What are we talking about here? So we know that. Right? That's what freedom is. Freedom, the quality or state of being free, such as the absence of necessity, coercion, or constraint in choice or action. The absence of necessity, they're telling you you need to pay your taxes or you're going to jail. Am I right or wrong? Liberation from slavery or restraint or from the power of another. That is what freedom is. The quality or state of being exempt or released, usually from something onerous. That is freedom. She can't give me no financial freedom. I don't know who you hummer-stunting for, but you won't earn my vote or any black man's vote in this class because you're talking foolish. These are foolish statements from a foolish woman. It's just that simple. You got to be foolish if you think black men are going to trust you when you sit there and consistently tell untruths. So you can't earn the vote because now you've been proven to be a liar. Because you can't give financial freedom. That's impossible. That's impossible. Here, you can't give us employment. Here, you can't guarantee none of that. So tell me, and for her supporters, okay, I want y'all to tell me exactly who and what she is talking to. I would love to know. Who is she talking to? Can't be talking to me. No. Not at all. Not at all. Is she talking to you? Can't be talking to me. She ain't talking to you. No, 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 no. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Who's she talking to? I would love to know. Okay, let's continue. Now, here's supposed to be the plan for black men. Okay? Specifically, this is supposed to be the plan. Okay? You listening? Let's listen. 1 million forgivable loans. 1 million forgivable loans. Not $1 million, but 1 million forgivable loans. It's about 20 million black men. About 20 million of us on any given day. 2 million of us locked up nationwide consistently. They got about, I'd say, 100,000 black men locked up in bondage, just in transit on the highways, going from prison to prison, from correctional facility to facility, from county jail to county jails, and jails to facilities and all that, just on the road every day, all day, in transit. Guarantee you about 100,000, at least 150,000. About 150,000 in prison men in shackles, in transit, on a bus or on a plane somewhere at any given time in every state of this land. 150,000 in transit, 2 million behind prison walls, 20 million of us in the street. So you're looking at, man, if you saying 1 million, then you coming up short. So that means we supposed to be in competition for 1 million loan applications. I just want y'all to get that in your head. We already in competition with each other for every and anything. Why not throw another million loan applications out there? Which, not just saying first come, first serve. You have to have specific and meet specific requirements to get this loan. Okay? Whatever the loans may be. Now they're saying, okay, not only is she going to have these 1 million loan applications, that's forgivable loans, and forgivable under certain criteria. She's going to build 3 million new homes for not the 20 million black men who she wants to sway to vote for her, but the 3 million new homes is probably for the whole 30, 40 million of us as black people. Very small percentage. So you already in your mind is saying that a whole lot of these people not going to be able to get these homes. Do you understand that? Okay? And 3 million homes, I want to know where. Where? We ain't got 50, 51 states. How much land do you think, available land, is still here? Right? With damn near a third of California burnt out, damn near a third of Florida washed out, Texas, Louisiana, many unlivable territories. We not moving to North and South Dakota and all that shit, fighting gophers and all that. That ain't us. So where's the 3 million new homes going to go? And mind you, I see new homes and how they're constructed here in New York City. No closet space, shit like that. They're not built for families, well, specifically melanated families that may have 2 or 3 children and maybe have to take an elder in. These new homes are not homes. They're fabricated apartments that look like a house. But this is the shit that she's trying to push in the direction of black men. Okay? You can't sway me with that. I'm doing perfectly fine. We was perfectly fine in the P's. I'm good. Remember, 2 million behind bars. When they come out, shit, they've been in a cell for 10, 15 years. Shit. Studio, 1-bedroom apartment, all that is fine. They don't need your little raggedy ass fabricated home. Right? As she said out of her own mouth, the American dream is not a want, a desire for black men. Now, $25,000 down payment assistance, right? And assistance. We have to see what that's about. A $6,000 tax credit for people who are in a home, in a family structure, working and building together. Which again, the numbers are short because they've constructed societal norms where we're not even staying together. We're not in the same apartments. We're not in the same homes. We're not even with the same women or same men. Yeah. Because administration after administration after administration put social norms in space for us to believe that we don't need each other. So that shit ain't about nothing. Right? In the 20K forgivable loan for people who are at a certain threshold as a small business. What small business is a necessity in our community where it's going to be sustainable? I keep telling y'all that. As you go through neighborhood after neighborhood, community after community, and you're looking at black entrepreneurship or business, very rarely do you find anything that provides a specific need for us. And if it is a specific need for us, it goes in direct competition with the society at large. Because society at large is not for us. It's not built for us. We use our labor and energy and build it for them. Everything we do for them. We only benefit in small spaces. So when you have a black doctor who works for the city or the state, he's working for the city or the state. He's not working for you. He's not working for his community. Because if you don't meet the requirements to get to that black doctor who works for the city and the state, your ass won't be seen. You won't get his best. The doctor, the dentist, the electrician. We utilize our skill set for the upkeep of the oppressive society. It's just that simple, right? The plantation was kept up, not by Massa. Massa ain't do shit. Sit on the porch, crack his whip. You tended to the goddamn livestock. You planted and picked the damn cotton. You washed their kids' ass. You nursed them. Massa didn't do nothing. Same thing right here. We don't even get jailed by them. You have black police, black DAs, black judges, black wardens, black COs. Yeah, y'all do that. Y'all do that. Y'all don't even let them bring drugs and guns into the community. Y'all go and get it. Y'all think of ingenious plans to go get poison to bring back to destroy yourselves, destroy your people, and then get locked up. They're not doing it. You do it. If I'm wrong, tell me I'm wrong. I don't see no white folk coming to hustle in the hood. Y'all go make the connect. Y'all go get the work. That ain't them. That's you. So everything that has been a deterrent to our growth, we do. Us. So you don't have black business, right? You're trying to clean it up because I guess they've been listening, because I keep telling you that the overhead, the expenditures, everything that has to do with the black business and ownership, man, it's very few. If you have a fraction of a percent of a totally independent black entrepreneurship in this country, that's a lot. You don't own the land, you don't own the buildings, you don't own the manufacturing. Everything is outsourced. So if she thinks she can give you $20K, $50K, shit, $50K is going to rent for any type of commercial real estate. That's rent. You understand? Come on now. Your vote should never be that cheap. So again, Miss Kamala Harris, how can you earn the black man's vote between now and a couple of weeks away? Can't be done. Can't be done. You sound a little dumb to me. You really do. I thought you were sharper than that. You sound a little dumb. Or you just need to pick different words for your untruths. Get different words because I listen closely. You can't earn shit around here. You can't. Not in 3 weeks. And you damn sure haven't provided service for it. Look, I'll never, ever be with you. Ever. Because I believe Malcolm. I'm a firm believer in Malcolm. I know his legacy. I read every speech. I listened to every speech. I was raised in it. And Malcolm said, when it came to Democrats or liberals or any of these political parties, especially the Democrats, you put them first. And they put you last. Because you're a chump. A political chump. Anytime you throw your weight behind a political party that controls 2/3 of the government and that party can't keep the promise that it made to you during election time, and you are dumb enough to walk around continuing to identify yourself with that party, you are not only a chump, but you're a traitor to your race. So, I believe in Malcolm. Magic Johnson, you're not better than Malcolm. Barack Obama, you're not better than Malcolm. Tamika Mallory, my son, y'all not better than Malcolm. Malcolm said you're a political chump. Now tell me I'm wrong. Tell me Malcolm is wrong. Dare you ever question Malcolm? Now you tag them and you tell them that. Malcolm said you're a chump. Magic Johnson is a chump. Barack is a chump. Kamala is a chump. Any one of them, I dare you to allow anybody on social media to tell y'all that Malcolm is wrong and that they know better than Malcolm. This ain't no discussion to be having. It's not a debate. Steph Curry too? Steph Curry is a chump. Who else? Whoopi Goldberg's? Who else? Name them. They're chumps. And traitors to your race. You're a traitor to your race. You try to forget. Don't forget. Don't let them wipe that history away from you. And that's it. It's the statement that you stick with. Don't let nobody come through and even try to sway you on that. You stand tall because Malcolm said it. And you dare them to question that. You dare them to question his work, his legacy, his organization skills, and see what the hell they did. Al Sharpton is a rat. Whoever came from his tree is a rat and a chump. Because Malcolm said it. What? So now you could sit there and be swayed by chumps if you want to. Just, man, listen. Again, don't believe in me, believe in my belief in you. I'm just a messenger. Just a messenger. Chumps and traitors should never make you feel away. Ever. Let's move on. Yeah, let's move on, man. It's I don't want to get y'all all riled up and y'all got to go to work tomorrow and say, Blair said it. Man, listen. Don't get fired. Unless you prepared to deal with this hustle, to deal with how you have to be an entrepreneur on your own and deal with people not supporting, not funding, not utilizing your services. Unless you ready, don't get fired. Don't go up in there talking about you. Billy said you's a chump. Don't do that to the boss, man. I'm telling you right now. We not organized like that. Yeah, y'all, they don't even support the class like that. I'm just giving you the truth. Okay? They are traitors to the race. Just that simple. Now let's move on. Because I wanted to hit this a few days ago. It was a little triggering. However, I de-escalated my thoughts, I de-escalated the emotions, I de-escalated the range because I said, you know better. You know that no one is exempt from how they give it up. So, excuse me, we seen a video a few days ago of another attack by police on a melanated person. What made this one a little bit different is this younger brother, not say younger because I'm 55. This young brother was hearing impaired and has cerebral palsy. Again, I tell you, old phase in uniform, they have no, absolutely no respect, okay, for any person in black skin, especially dark black skin, okay? So, they not only beat this hearing impaired, cerebral palsy struggling through individual, they not only beat him, but they beat him, they tased him, they tormented him on the street. This is in Phoenix, Arizona. The brother name is Tyrone McAlpin. These two stinking old phase. Ben Harris and Kyle Sue had absolutely no chill, none. Then tried to explain who they were, then tried to really investigate the situation. They saw someone black and just commenced to whooping up on them. Now, they were called to the location for a disturbance. There was a Ofe in this store, harassing people, uh, I guess causing a bunch of ruckus in the store, trespassing, regular things that go on in Phoenix. From when I'm here, Phoenix, Arizona is off the meter. Off the meter. You understand? And upon entering the location, they questioned the employee and he gave them some information. They went outside and they stopped an old fae who had been harassed and I believe assaulted to some degree by the individual. They claim that the old fae said the black guy right there was the perpetrator. Now, again, this man is hearing impaired and has cerebral palsy. Okay? Ran up on him and commenced a whipping on him. Claimed that he swung on them and was resisting arrest. Somebody who's hearing impaired and you run up on them. Not only does he have an issue with hearing, but he also has cerebral palsy. So again, this man living most of his life in fear, I'm sure, right? In some type of fear of the world, especially with those who may not be able to communicate with him, right? And has an issue with mobility. So if somebody runs up on you and you're feeling the pressure, you're feeling the energy, and you are surprised and you turn and you try to block and get in a defensive stand and you don't understand what's going on, what kind of fear sets in? What kind of terror sets in? Right? No questions asked. Y'all can't ask him. You didn't ask him. It's obvious to a thought. We see the body cam footage. So you get the whipping on a handicapped, melanated person. And giving him a good working over. Elbows to the back, elbows to the buttocks, elbows to the small of his back, punches to his head, pushing his face down in the concrete. You understand? Pull out, tase him. You're giving him commands, but you're not aware that he is hearing impaired. This is what took place. We watching the footage. We see the footage. Again, I always tell you, these people are not there to protect, to serve. They're not. These people are not there, okay, to make sure you're all right, to assist you, because you are not considered, we are not considered in the same light as they do consider themselves and their loved ones. They're there to terrorize, inflict pain, lock up if possible, and without remorse, take life, should that be within the frames of how they feel that day. Sort of like Sandra Mason, right? Sonia, excuse me. If this is what they feel like doing, that's what they're going to do. If they have some type of education or some type of doctrine where they see our skin and decide that it's over for us in that time frame, then it's over for us. You understand? Somebody who's hearing impaired and suffering from cerebral palsy, you don't give them the quick 10 to 30 seconds because an old face said he did this to me. That's your immediate response. Know anything. That's your procedure as a Phoenix, Arizona police officer. To run up and commence to whipping ass and tasing. If you would have just, or if they would have just, 30 seconds. 30 seconds. Question. To see, to get a firm understanding of who that individual was. Then you may have been able to ascertain what happened. You couldn't do it because you were enraged, because you seen black skin, because somebody, if that was even truly the case, pointed in a direction. I told you, melanated skin will get you unalived in a second. In a second. Yeah. But who protects them when they carry this out? The police don't protect them. They can't protect their officers. Who protects them? The government, the district attorneys, the attorneys that represent the state protect officers that do these lynchings, that hold court in the street. And Kamala Harris was a DA. So she protected officers. She locked up parents for something less than that. If your child missed days at school and they determined that that child was truant, she locked the parents up. I can recall some of my homies missing 20 days in a row in high school and middle school. Yeah. So that means my neighbors would have been locked up. Locked up. Not have the kids removed, not have the kids serviced, none of that. Lock the parents up. Not for abuse, not for beating on the kids, not for not feeding them, because you sent the kids to school and the kids played hooky outside of your vision. This DA chick said lock them up. But a police can unalive somebody in the Bay Area, in San Francisco, in Oakland, and she protect them. That's what I'm talking about when we're talking about this system here. Now, who can earn our vote once we witness that? What are we participating in? I'm serious. What are you participating in, black man? That you're going to continue to utilize your energy to participate in a system where you're not represented at all. At all. They don't represent you at all. Sorry. Again, unless you work for the state or the city. You dig me? This shit not hard. It's not. It ain't hard at all. But I don't know what's going to happen to these officers. Okay? I don't know. But I do know that as a department, the police in Phoenix, Arizona, were investigated by the Department of Justice, and because they were investigated by the Department of Justice, the findings were that as a department, they were extremely racially biased, used excessive force, excessive use of force, excessive use of tasers, excessively. And look what happens. Look what happens. Tyrone McAlpin is a perfect example of what the Department of Justice just found. I'm saying, if I haven't convinced you to pull out of these systems and institutions yet, I don't know what else I can say. These people are not for you and not for me. We have to sit down and be determined to cut our own path through this shit. Participation in it, that's not for us. We haven't gained any. We haven't. We haven't at all. I'm not gonna front. I wouldn't let anybody front to you. You can never be comfortable in your oppression, ever. If you are, then you're stupid. You're stupid. I'm gonna say it. I don't know if you believe it about yourself or not, but if you believe that we can be comfortable in our oppression, and you believe that everything is hunky-dory, that we have been making gains and strides, then you're stupid. You're stupid. Because same way they shot cornbread, yeah, same way they done been doing everything that we've been watching since and prior to the pandemic. Yeah, cornbread done got clapped in his back numerous times since then, in real life. In real life. That's our story so far. When are we going to change the script? When are we going to change the legacy? It's up to us. It ain't up to them. You dig? So got that out of the way. Yeah, got that out of the way. So we're gonna keep an eye on this case. Okay? Next up, and this is a little disgusting for me. I don't get it, but it is what it is. This is Grippergate. Bryshere Gray. Yeah. Little one. Remember Lucius Lyons on the TV show? Yeah. Lucius Lyons. Bryshere Gray. Yeah, the little rap dude. Yeah, you know him. Yeah. Well, we seen video yesterday. What's the day? It's Monday, right? Yeah. I believe it was Saturday. We seen video of Bryshere Gray hugging up on, kissing on, being very intimate with the same person who just received money, funds, right, from actor Darius McCrary, yeah, Eddie Winslow, to get his eggplant cut off. Yeah. Now, I'm trying to figure this out. Like, hold on. One platform had Darius. Yeah. Had Darius and this person that was in transition for a long time. I guess old Eddie Winslow came up out the pocket and paid for it and said he paid for it. Only for days later for this same chump to be getting hugged up on and rubbed up on and kind of diddy-dized. You understand what I'm saying? Right? By Bryshere Gray? Come on now. And he did it as if it was a flex. They did it as if, one, that we would really care, or two, that this was a big thing. Now, I don't know if y'all remember, but shit, this is October, okay, July, August, September, October. Just last July, Bryshere Gray was smoked out, finished, homeless, locked up for what they call it? Trespassing an unoccupied structure. It was a custody. Something was going on with him. He was off the meter. So now, you mean to tell me that anybody, male or female or in transition, should be proud and upholding a crackhead custody? Come on. But this is our people. These must be the black men that are supposed to vote Democrat. These are supposedly the black men that's going to get these tax credits and small business loans because they fit a certain threshold. Because damn it, I'm trying to figure out what's really going on. That two melanated men. I mean, shit, Darius was A-list at one time on television, and shit, this little boy Bryshere Gray, he was doing. These are two very visible individuals to both be professing affection and tenderness for this person that's in transition, who, again, I mean, it smells and walks and mannerisms and DNA of a man. So what's really hood? What is the flex in that? Not only was Bryshere Gray looking smoked out just a couple of months ago, we talking weeks. He's also a batterer. Dude went to jail for beating his wife. Right? So now you got a custody, crackhead, pill popping, homeless actor. You believe? Well, again, people that's in transition, they don't care. They can get somebody to rock them grippers, that's what they gonna do. That's what they gonna do. But I'm trying to figure out what's the play here. For real. Because when you seen Bryshere Gray, and you seen him making claims that Diddy did him dirty, that Will Smith did him dirty. So dirty that he couldn't deal with it. That he was ready to tell and get up out of that Hollywood whip. So disturbed that he beat his wife and started smoking. What's the play here? Is this him getting back into that arena? You understand? These are the games that they play. Dangerous, dastardly games. Dastardly. Dastardly. Because whatever we heard about Diddy, whatever we heard about the Puffster, we ain't see him with nothing yet. We haven't seen it. This little person, this little Bryshere Gray, this little dastardly dude was actually kissing and hugging. We seen that. Yeah, we seen that. So we don't even have to imagine what's going down. Because you did it. You showed us. Just like Darius McCrary'd say, Eddie Winslow, we seen it. We see you. We acknowledge you, no doubt. That's you. You do that. You feel great. But it's weird now. So now we going to see the fisticuffs? Is Darius and Bryshere Gray going to get to tussling? What's the play here? They going to have a little IG live split screen beefing over this dude? Like what is somebody or some entity or some people making an attempt to do with this play here? Because come on, it makes absolutely no sense for us to be witness to that. None. If that's how you giving it up, that's how you give it up, shorty. Go ahead, do you. Where's your moms? I'm confused. Where's your moms? Your moms is your manager. Where's your mom? You from Philly. Philly, don't take this L. Philly, don't take this L. If I'm not mistaken, the boy's still married. I ain't see no divorce, nothing. So he's married, he's a custody, he's homeless, and now he draping up somebody that's not in transition, that already transitioned. From what that person said, or Eddie Winslow paid that bread. So this person is post-op. Man, this is Gripper Gate for real, for real. And it ain't a flex, not even for that person. Because why you want somebody, but again, like I said, that goes to the mindset. Why do you really believe that it's a flex that you're dealing with a married custody who was just locked up for being homeless in Florida? What is that? An actor that's not working, is living in an unoccupied structure? And he looked like he was smoking for a minute. He came out looking like Pookie. So now this person, this Sydney person, is happy because Pookie is kissing up on him. That's a little bit off. So I'm just watching for the play. I don't know if they're trying to put together some celebrity fighting match with Eddie Winslow versus Hakeem Lyons or some weird shit. But it's a play in this somewhere. It is. But I'm thinking that we have more important things to do. I thought Kamala was going to show us how she earned our vote. I didn't know we supposed to be watching Celebrity Death Match. Hakeem Lyons versus Eddie Winslow. I didn't know that. But that's where we at with it. Gripper Gate to the 10th degree. Serious. This is as my man Ha Ha Davis would say, this is beyond me. Because when they play games like that, then we get to the next one. See, this is why you got this little Ofe dude, this Adin Ross dude trolling, capping, utilizing black media. You understand? This is why right here. Because with all the attention that black social media, black conventional media gives to these little things, right? Because we can't say that they're articles, we can't say that they're events. These are plays that they keep putting together. So we give it a lot of attention. It's in our feeds, it's coming through our timelines. So just, excuse me, the other day, we were made aware of, at least some of us were made aware of this young black man who went by the name of Gucci the Third, whatever. He's supposed to be in some type of amateur porn or whatever the hell he do. Sounds to me like like a male whore, right? Because that's what you are. When you are able to have hundreds of thousands of people that can just hit you and download and watch and see you engaged, and you're a male whore. That's what it is. So this individual supposedly, allegedly, right? And that might be a play in itself because we still haven't seen any paperwork, but he supposedly, allegedly infected over 25, between 20 and 30 women within that setting, right, with HIV. So it was moving. Within the weekend, it was moving. It went viral to a certain degree, with the girl crying and carrying on her TikTok. However, she's been with him a while because she has his whole government name tatted on her. So none of us, whether we want to or not, have seen any paperwork, have seen any medical reports. He hasn't been locked up for not informing all of these women that he may have this sexually transmittable permanent disease. It went and it flew. Whether we know it or not, it went viral. Now all of a sudden, Adin Ross, who's another Ofe streamer who has garnered attention utilizing black media, utilizing characters, utilizing specific individuals who are melanated to further his reach, catches wind of it, and supposedly he slept with one of the women, Ofes, who slept with this young black man. And now all of a sudden, he finds this out while he's live. And I'm calling it cap. And you're live, streaming, and now you find out that you have some type of STD that's permanent and transmittable. And you run with it. Now, of course, because of who he is, right, and all of the young black people who've been with him, he had Booty Hole Brown on his stream, kissing and dancing and playing with him. You understand? Casanat and all these other people. Again, if you don't know who he is, your kids may know. Other people may know. So, of course, he went viral not only in their spaces, but in his spaces with the O phase. And he could be trolling. It could be cap. All cap. Just to garner people's attention to get views. Because I've never and will, and I can almost bet will never, ever get and witness a response from somebody who just supposedly learned that they contracted or slept with somebody who may have that. This is to the levels. I mean, this is the levels that people stoop to to garner attention on social media, especially these little young old fays. But if it should be true, right, we can look at it in that you have these groups of people who are now so sexually immature to the point of dangerous that if your children begin to accept their behavior or even tolerate what they hear and witness as behavior, your kids could get caught up. Remember the DJ dude in South Carolina that supposedly infected 300, right? 300 young black girls with the virus. Man. Because again, through our, right, lack of discipline when it comes to educating our babies and being the bigger influencer, we supposed to be the biggest influencer over our children. When we are lazy in that, when we are derelict in that, when we don't have the discipline in that, then we're going to suffer the consequences. If one of your nieces or cousins and, come through, or damn it, forget it with your daughter, and come through and now she got something that she got to hold on to. Come on now. But this is what's going on. This is what's going on. This is why I talk about these. This is why I'm making an attempt to pull from as many directions as I can, because that is what society is. And if you're not aware of the underground, the undercurrents, the back doors of society, trust and believe it will bite you. It will bite you. Just what it is. So from Bryshere Gray to Adin Ross, these are people among the same age and the same sets and the same circles. Come on, this Gucci the Third or whoever this is what it is. This is what it is. Because they believe in social media to that degree. This is where it's at. Look how heavy social media is. This is how heavy it is. Adin Ross makes his money off of social media. So does the Gucci the Third. Makes his social media. So is the women who claim he infected them. This Dana chick, right? We know that Bryshere Gray's rise was because the show was heavily promoted on social media, just like the person that he's with that transitioned. Social media is responsible for building that person up. Wasn't this person the same one that was supposed to be with Chingy and all that? And when that got reinserted into the algorithm, that's what gave people a new look over here. Oh yeah, that was that person. That's what it does. So now we come to this singer-songstress. Let's see what she says, this Ari Lennox person. Hey, I'm working on a plan to transition off of social media for good. I don't believe I'll ever mature and be happy as long as I have it. So my last day on socials will be December 18th, my 2-year sobriety anniversary. So salute to her. If she's going to remain sober. Usually when you put that in print, it's a tough time to remain sober. But we're going to see. And December 18th is real funny to me because we said what December 18th is. That's when Diddy go back to court. That's his next court date. Why she would choose that date other than the sobriety anniversary, kind of suspect to me. But Let's continue. I will be deleting my Facebook, IG, and TikTok permanently. The fear of losing brand deals, music sales, and words and biatches will no longer keep me here. To all of my beautiful fans, I'm just not happy nor thriving here. I have a very toxic and codependent relationship with these apps. My happiness is worth more to me than using these platforms to promote. I truly believe I can get creative with marketing elsewhere. So now this broad who people mostly only know of because of social media is leaving. It's toxic. But in this toxic environment, there's resource for them. There have been a way for them to connect, to grow, to just to be, because outside of it, there's nothing. But she claims she's leaving it as if we care. Nobody don't care. Social media continues. When people announce that they're leaving social media, that is real, always been real weird to me. That's like going into a forest and yelling timber and nobody's around. Nobody don't care. Social media continues to grow. If you on it or not, they ain't missing you. So what? Beat it. There'll be somebody else. There'll be a different energy. There'll be someone else to garner. They don't care. I used to have a coworker that said that all the time. I'm getting off of social media. I'm getting off of social media. I'm like, don't nobody care about you. Got 200 people following you. 200 people don't give a damn. They don't. They don't. Simple as that. It doesn't matter because it grows. It's a technology. It's an intelligence. And if you haven't been in it, in an intelligent space, you out of here. But this is what we are dealing with. So if you believe you're conscious, if you believe that you're woke, if you believe that you're going to put a dent in the ills, right, of society, you're mistaken if you think you're going to do it just from here. You have to get out there and work. You have to be of service. And if you're not, ain't nobody going to vote for you. It's just that plain and simple. Ain't nobody voting for your ass if you're not of service. And that's where we at with it. But our kids should be our motivating force. That's what our women should be our motivating force to get us to recognize. And through that recognition that none of this is here for us, it is not fruitful, it's not plentiful, there is no ownership in it, that should motivate us to pull out and create our own, name ourselves, and truly work for liberation. That's it. So don't let nobody gas you up. Don't let nobody put no guilt trip on you. You understand? And you don't ever have to let anybody know whether you voted or not, who you're voting for. That shit is supposed to be anonymous. Keep it that way. You dig it? Keep it that way. So y'all know how we do. My classroom assistants, much appreciation for holding it down. Always. Much appreciated. We're growing. We're going to continue to grow. Okay? I noticed something tonight. I didn't get the time to share it the way I did. So that's why the numbers look like that. And now I know I learned something. Got that. Yeah, we're going to really do that, but continue as my classroom assistants to get it out there. Much appreciation for holding down. If you funded the war effort tonight, much appreciation to you. Okay, if you didn't fund the war effort, we get it, we understand. We still cynical. And that's because of all the others that came through. Guarantee you that cynicism is going to be gone because there's nothing but truth here. Okay? Nothing but it. So we glad you came through. Any new subscribers, welcome to class. Welcome to class. You dig? We'll see you. Make sure y'all come back with all 10 fingers and 10 toes. My truckers, make sure if you tired, pull your ass over. Don't drive tired, one eye open and all that. No, pull your ass over to the rest stop. Get you a few winks and, listen. Then you get back to it. All right? All my educators, get y'all ass up. Don't say y'all was with me all night. Y'all got to get up the way I got to get up. Yeah, I'll be up at 5:30. Yeah, it's like clockwork. I got work to do. So you got work to do as well. Get up. You dig what I'm saying? That's what we talking about here. Late class. Getting it right. Okay? That's what y'all do. All right? I see you, Marshy. Salute. I see y'all. Yes. See everybody, Kenny Unholy. We see it. We see everybody up in here. Oh, what? Ron, the one and only 55 creeping up in here late. We see you. Chris Threats, Philly, what up? We see you. We see y'all coming in here, creeping and all that. Okay. Shanita Jones, we see you. Yes, everybody. Shanita Jones, y'all. Very, very important classmate. Supports a lot of y'all who believe that y'all getting free sessions and stuff like that. No, that's because we got big time supporters that make sure that if y'all need help, y'all get the help. Okay? So yeah, we see you, we see y'all. See Blaze, take it down. Truth Lady, Walaikum Assalam, Barak Matullah. We see you. Trey Finesse, what's going on? Everybody, we see you. Sierra, we see you. Everybody come to class tomorrow. We going all the way in. Black men stand firm. Don't give nobody nothing that they haven't earned. 55 gang.